Um, wow, we've got some road wins already early in the conference season. We're not even halfway through, and these are huge. We say that ACC road wins count triple, and we were not playing very well. I thought we had the game in control in the second quarter, and then we ended the half horribly and didn't have much to adjust to. Just said, play with more focus and more intention. And that fourth quarter performance, we got down 4 in the fourth, and we had to do some special things. Carla hit a big 3 to tie it with about 5 minutes to go, and then they hit a 3 right afterwards, but it just didn't break us. I called the timeout. We came out of the timeout, turned the ball over. You thought, well, things aren't going well for Miami. But that last 4 minutes, I believe we really executed some of our best basketball, and fourth quarters. The games that we've won, we've executed in the fourth, and we've been in every game. Every team we've played, we've had the lead or been in the game in the fourth quarter, no matter who it was this whole season. So it was nice to have all that experience to go from being down 4 to end up going up 9 within, about a 7-minute span. Just an incredible on the road. That's tough to do. So stuck with the starters in almost the entire fourth quarter, and they really came through.
If you have a question, please use the raise hand function. First question comes from Andrew Klein. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, Coach, great win. Congratulations. You guys struggled a little bit in the third quarter and then came out in the fourth and dominated, like you mentioned. What sort of adjustments did you make going from that third quarter to the fourth quarter where you guys were able to just put your foot on the gas and really dominate this game?
Well, I thought defensively, we're really very good at keeping people in front of us. And I got to give Wake Forest a ton of credit because our pressure did not bother them at all. And the last time we played them, it really did. So I got to give them a lot of credit, their coaching staff a lot of credit, because they made some amazing adjustments. They're very bright, they're very smart, and they were really taking our guards off the bounce, and it made our post rotate, got us in some foul trouble. So it was basically to do your job, like keep them in front of you like you're supposed to, because we can't afford this foul trouble that we had in the post. So I thought in the fourth quarter, when we switched a little bit lower. We kept them out of the paint, and they had to settle for a lot of jump shots that we battled and rebounded. Lola Pendande had just an incredible presence in the fourth quarter there, and I think Destiny Harden was just leading the whole game. But I mean, Leah, with her 7 defensive rebounds in the first quarter, I was screaming at Julia. She wasn't rebounding; she was standing around. She looked very tired. And then I look up, and then she has 10 rebounds and 3 steals in the game. And I don't think she played with a ton of energy till the late part of the game. And then she really just won it at the line for us. She's had traditionally not been even over 60% 3-point shooter, and she stepped up to the line, her and Destiny, and made some really big, important free throws. That helps you win on the road. I'm really, really happy with this win.
Any other questions for Coach Meier? Go ahead, Wyatt.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Kelsey Marshall, 6 points in the first half, was quiet from downtown, but really stepped it up in the second. How much is that just a testament to not only her leadership and leading by example, but also just her self-motivation and her drive to be able to put the team on its shoulders when it matters most?
Yeah, she was at halftime. The one thing I definitely said is to Kelsey and Carla, and all the staff said it. We just said, those are Miami shots, your threes. You got to keep shooting them. We got no other option. I mean, it's not like I'm going to ask them to check down and share the ball. They have to hit shots, and they hit big ones in the second half. I think, we made 4 3-pointers in the second half, maybe 4 for 11 or something like that, but a little bit more solid percentage. And I thought it just settled them down. Like, hey, listen, when we get you that shot, it's not your decision. You're a shooter, and you do your job just like someone's supposed to box out. It's their job. They're supposed to set a screen. It's their job. Your job is to hit those shots that we get you. Don't pass them up. And I thought when Kelsey felt a little bit more aggressive there, it was big. But when I'm looking at the stat sheet, let me tell you who's been playing so great for us is Carla Aryevich. I mean, my God, plus 17, in a very tight basketball game. She comes out, she's the highest plus minus of anyone in the game, plus 17, 33 minutes, 40 seconds of basketball, 4 assists, only 1 turnover. She's just been playing great for us. So those two have been real special for us.
And then just a quick follow-up, if I may, 20-point difference when it comes to the scoring defense tonight. Boston College at 79. You mentioned that was more of the heavier object that got in the way of you guys pulling it out on Sunday. What did you notice that was really different about your team's defense, especially in the half court sitting with Spear being the ACC's leading scorer and also the pieces around her?
Right. Well, I'll tell you, when we rebound, we're going to play with anyone in the country, even though, I think we missed another 12 layups at the rim. It's, we're working on it. I promise you that's what we're doing. We're trying to, at this point, it's got to be something. We might have to just like burn some incense or something, because we really are getting to the rim. We're getting the shots that we want. So, and that's kind of what happened at BC. But the Hines kid for them, 25, she came in and just killed us on the glass. And that's kind of what BC did. And they got some more points from like a Taylor Soul. And so for our next game, you're going to have traditionally one of the best rebounding teams in the country. It's the backside rebounding that if we take care of the backside rebounding like we did in the fourth quarter, people do not score a lot on us. But if we give them second and third chances like we gave Wake Forest and BC, I mean, BC got a ton of offensive rebounds too. They just really outfought us. So that's it. Our defense itself is pretty darn good. But people they're going to understand that with all those rotations, they got to go rebound and we got to close out that backside.
Last question from Andrew Klein. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, coach, great game for Destiny Harden today. She scored the ball well, but today her highest scoring game of the season. She also rebounded the ball extremely well for you guys. How important do you think it is for her to really get going and be an important factor for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the year, being that she was probably our best scorer late last season. So she went down in that scrimmage against Florida. And I mean, we don't talk about injuries a lot. We don't really want to, I don't want my players read the paper. I'm not asking for any excuses. I don't talk about injuries. I don't talk about what we're missing a lot, but that was just huge because this team really revolves around a special kind of a swing player that can hit the three and can switch on some defensive assignments and all that. And we were really missing Destiny. And when we weren't scoring early, it's like, we kept thinking she's coming back. So you don't want to change the entire offense, but she came back a little bit later than we were hoping for. And so there we were stuck in the mud a little bit offensively. And I think her being back, you can see we're able to score a lot more. The offense seems to flow a little bit more.